Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Yoga Shack. I'm your host, Rachel. Today, we're going to do a half-hour moderate practice. Um, I don't think you'll need any props today. You might want to block, but I think everything is doable just with your person. So let's just come to the center of the mat. We'll start standing today. Feet are about hip width apart. Soften the knees, coming into your Tadasana stance. Feeling the feet, toes spreading out the best you can. Let them anchor down, deep, deep down into the earth. And just do a little kneading with the toes down into the ground like a cat would when it's happy. You know how they kind of do this kind of thing on your pant leg. Sometimes it feels great, as in not great. All right, so we're just doing that with the toes a little bit. Good. And then bring the hands to the hips, and we're just going to rock forward and back a couple times, finding our center point. And once you're there, relax into the feet, drawing up through the waistline, feeling a little more length in the waist, broad shoulders. Good. Feeling the neck extending upwards as if you had a little string attached to the crown of your head. And then let the jaw relax as if it's just hanging there on your skull a little bit, maybe a little space between the teeth. Okay. All right. Good. Inhaling the arms up, palms come together, exhale down. And again, inhaling up. Head looks up, exhale. Follow the hands down. Inhaling, exhale. Good. Continuing. This time, when you exhale down, let the thumbs make contact with third eye, heart center, release. Good. And then this time, third eye, nose, heart center, release. Good. Same thing, third eye with the thumbs, tip of the nose, heart center, release. Third eye, nose, heart center, release. Good. This time we're going to go to the top of the head, shoulders, knees, toes. Come back up to the knees, shoulders, head, up. Same way down. So we're exhaling as we come down. Inhale on your way back up. So it's head, shoulders. It's just like the song, knees, toes, then back to knees, shoulders, head, sky, head, shoulders, knees. Exhaling, inhaling up. Good. One more. Good. All the way back up. We're connecting the nadis. All right, exhale, open all the way down. All the little energy points, those are nadis. That's what we're doing, connecting it out. Roll the shoulders back, roll them back, roll them back. We're going to use the shoulders today. We'll do some plank stuff today. It'll be fun. We'll like it. All right. Good. And then taking the elbows back one at a time, fingertips to the shoulders, row it back. Good. Take the arms wide, little chicken wings here. Bring the elbows together. Inhaling, open. Exhale in. Inhaling. Exhale, beating them in together. Good. Release the arms down. And we're going to do an active hamstring stretch, reaching down for your opposite foot and then back up to stand. Opposite foot, holding under the ball of the foot, back up to stand. So you're giving a little pull there on the foot as you come forward. Good. Good. Knock myself off balance. Going side to side. Good. Excellent. All right. So now bringing your feet about the width of your mat, taking a forward bend here. Knees are bent. Walk the hands out into a little mini down dog. Feet back a little bit. Reach back for the opposite ankle. Plant your hand back down. Opposite ankle and back. Going side to side. Good. Excellent. All right, come down into table, cat and cow, rolling the spine up and down. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. Next time you come back through center, inhaling the left knee in towards the nose. Exhale it straight back. Right arm extends out in front. Inhale back in. Exhale, lengthen. Inhaling in. Exhale, lengthen. Two more. One more. Good. Placing that down. Now the right side, right knee comes in. Left arm extends out. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. We're exhaling in. Inhale, lengthen. Good. Two more. Good. Last one. Placing both hands back down, taking the right arms, threading it through the left hand, left knee opening. Good. Left hand is on the floor, or you can take it up towards the ceiling and do a little circle here. Listen to your body. If there's any discomfort in the neck, please keep that left hand on the floor. Good. All right, place left hand in the floor, back up to table, and right over to the other side. So we can have the right hand on the floor, or you can reach the right hand up towards the ceiling, do a little circle. Go in both directions. Good. Right hand comes to the floor, back on up. And then over to the same other side. Right hand comes through. Left hand now can come to the low back, or you can thread it around, maybe around your back, reaching for the inner thigh of the right leg. Wag your hips a little side to side. And then coming back up. Left hand coming through the right hand, right knee opening, right hand to the back of the low back here. Or maybe it even comes around and holds on to the left inner thigh. Wag your tail a little side to side. Good. Right hand back to the floor. Come up to table. Lift the knees, coming into plank here. Holding. Breathing. Good. So now we're going to rotate this plank side to side with wide feet. So the feet are coming up at the width of the mat. And we're going to rotate right hand up towards the ceiling, right back down under the shoulder, and then the left hand rotating it up. And as you rotate, you're rotating on the feet as well. So as you come over onto that left hand, the feet rotate around. Yeah. And then the right hand, you're rotating side to side. Good. Come back to center, down dog. Walking the feet in now so they're about hip width apart. Bringing the right foot forward into lunge, left foot steps forward. Inhale, flat back, all the way up. Exhaling, open all the way down. Left foot steps back, right foot steps back, back to plank. Good. And now instead of rotating side to side, we're going to go forward up and around with the arms. So it's like a big sweeping circle. Right arm, and then the left arm. And the torso is still rotating a little bit side to side as you go. The face can gaze at the floor. Swimming around. Good. And then come back to down dog. I love me a down dog. All right, we're going to come into plank and then one unit with the body. You're going to lower yourself down. Keep the elbows tucked into the sides, all the way down. Roll the shoulder blades back, coming up into your little cobra. I have to remember to not lift my chin too much. I'm going to keep the back of the neck long. Coming down. Good. We're going to come up through table. And a few cat and cows here. Just roll the spine up and down. Limber it up. Come back to center. Curl the toes. Lift the knees. Lunge the right foot forward. Left foot stays back. Left knee comes down to the mat. And we're going to lengthen out this right leg as much as we can. And then come back into the lunge. So it's this little hinging motion. Rocking forward and back. Lengthening out. Good. Doing one more. Good. And then stepping forward. Forward fold. Just fold into the legs. And then lunge the right foot back. Right knee comes down. and hinging back and forth here, lengthening and then bending back and forth. Good. And next time you come forward, step the back foot in, forward fold. Come on up with a flat back all the way up. Interlock the lungs, the thumbs. Reach back. Let the hips come forward a little so you have this banana shape. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And then back up to Tadasana. Arms come down. Fold right at the hips, coming forward into your forward bend. Come up halfway, and I really mean halfway, so you're parallel with the floor. Lengthen from head to tail. Hands are on the thighs. And then widen the feet about the width of your mat. Let the hips sink back even further, and the arms are strong here. So basically, we're giving the low back some traction. We're letting the whole low back settle, 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 settle. Good. And then come right on up to stand. Inhale the arms up. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms up, up, up. Exhale, forward bend. Knees are soft. Taking both hands over to the right ankle. And then both hands over to the left ankle. Drawing across. Back to center. Hands are down on the insides of the feet now. Bending the knees. So you're in this like squat with the knees to the outside. Good. All right. You can either step or jump back into plank from here with both feet. It's funny to do while talking. All right. So now the feet come in, they're touching, they're together. And we're going to hold here in plank just for a moment. And then if it's okay, coming down onto the forearms, palms are down on the floor. And we're going to do a little knee drive, bringing the knee in towards the chest, and then coming back out to plank, forearm plank. Exhale, drive it in, opposite knee, and back. Exhaling in. Inhale to plank. Exhaling in. Inhale to plank. Exhaling. Inhale. One more to each side. Oh, let's do one more for good luck. I like good luck. Good. And now we're going to lower just the pelvis down. Coming into a Sphinx pose. Lengthening the neck. Shoulders drop away from the ears. Legs are heavy here. The pelvis is heavy. You can even let it shift side to side a little. Just let it flop a little side to side. Loose butt, loose legs. Yeah, good, good. And then from here, curl the toes back under. We're going to interlace the hands. The forearms will stay where they are, elbows right under the shoulders. You're going to pop your hiney up in the air here into plank. Feet come together. Let the hips come a little bit higher. So a little bit higher than plank. And then we're going to lower the hips over towards the right side and then let them pop back up and over to the left side and let them pop back up. So you can think of it as like a hip rainbow. We're tracing the rainbow. Oh, it's so good. Inhaling and exhaling. You need the breath here. A lot of core stuff going on. Side to side. Let's do one more to each side because it feels good. Good. And then back to center. Coming up into a forearm down dog. Walking the feet in. Hips come way up into the air. And then lower the knees down. Come up into your table. Cat and cow. Cat and cow. Back and forth. Good. Good. All right, so we're going to exhale the right knee in towards the nose. Inhale, extend it out, straight back. Bend at the knee so the foot is like patting the ceiling. And we're just going to raise and lower that foot a couple times. So the whole leg is kind of pumping up and down a little. Good. Good. And then bring the knee behind the left knee. So you have one knee behind the other. Flare the feet out towards either side. And then see if you can sit back into cow pose right between the feet. Cute, right? Right. So if that feels really like, oh, you can come into more of your the top leg can be up. It doesn't have to be completely flat down, okay? With the foot on the floor, okay? Hands to the soles of the feet. If you're in cow pose, lengthen through the crown of the head. You can take a forward bend here if you like. And then releasing back up. Good, coming back forward into your table position. Uncross the knees. Coming back into your hip width apart. And on your next exhale, bring the left knee in towards the nose. Inhale it straight back, hip height. Bend at the knee, so you have the foot up towards the ceiling. And then lift and lower this left leg a few times. Up and down, just up and down. Good. Next time you extend up, just bring it over and across towards the right side. So now it's on behind the right knee on the floor here. And then see if you like to sit back into Gomukhasana or cow face pose. The feet are flaring out towards the hips. Hands can come to the soles of the feet. And remember, you can do this with the top knee popped up with the foot on the floor. Okay. And you can take your forward bend if you like, folding over. Oh, yeah. All right, coming back up. We shift it forward into table, uncross the knees. Good. Now a bent knee down dog. We're going to come up, sticking the hips way back there on a diagonal, stretching through the arms. Good. Good. Coming down onto the knees. Good. Toes can stay curled under for this. If your feet are okay with it, you have any pain in your feet, just uncurl the toes, all right? We're going to sit back onto the heels. So you can do this with the feet uncurled. It doesn't have to have the toes curled under. Inhaling the arms up. We're going to bend the right elbow. Send that right palm down behind your back. Hold on to that right elbow with your left hand, drawing it across towards the center line. You're coming this way with the elbow as the head tries to stay in its position. Good. Excellent. And then you can reach around with the left hand, see if you can make contact with the fingertips there behind your back. And if you can, draw them together towards each other, clasping the hands. Good. And then releasing the arms. And we're going to take the left arm up, holding onto that left elbow with the right hand, drawing it across. So the left hand is moving its way down the center of your back. That's good. And then if you like, bringing the right hand around up behind you here, see if you can make contact. Good. So you can feel there's always like a tension and release in every asana, right? So here we have like the elbows almost want to be pulled apart, or the right elbow wants to be grounded down towards the earth. The left elbow wants to go skyrocketing way up, and the hands are helping them find equilibrium, letting the hands draw towards each other. Yeah. Releasing down, 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 down. Good. Release the feet, coming back into your table. Shake the feet out. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Excellent. Good. And now child's pose, letting the feet come together, knees separate. Sit back to the heels. Forehead comes down. Walk the hands over to the right side. Draw back on the left hip. Walk the hands over to the left side. Draw back on the right hip. Good. Come back up to sit. Bring your feet around in front. Straddle pose. Legs go out to the sides. Rolling out on each butt cheek here, so you kind of flare them to the back. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale the hands down in front, maintaining the length through your spine as you begin to pivot from the hips. So a nice adjustment, if you have someone at home that'll assist you with that, is having someone hold onto your thighs and giving them a gentle rotation backwards, like they're bringing your legs as if they could keep rolling back as you reach forward through the crown of your head. So you have this reach through the crown of your head as your legs stay with the face of your knee. Like if you drew a little face on the kneecap, it would look straight up at the ceiling. It's looking at something really interesting. It doesn't want to miss out on. Good. So if you have your arms out in front, you can do this like full like reach, not reach, but reach as you come into this forward bend. And then walk your hands, staying low, over to the left side, letting the right shoulder drop even with the left the best you can. And then stay low again. Inch on over, inch on over, inch on over to the right side. And let the left shoulder, it will want to pop up. See if you can drop it even with the right. Good. We're going to come back to center, staying low. Come back up. Good. Now bring the left hand across towards the right, like inner thigh with the palm upward. Let me rotate. So we're coming across like this. And then the right arm reaches up and over towards the left ball of the foot as you continue to reach with this left hand towards the right side. Yeah. Coming all the way back up and then coming over to the other side. So your palm is up, it's reaching towards this side. So that reach allows the side bend to begin to happen. And as you side bend over, the top arm reaches over, maybe it finds the ball of the foot and you rotate. Good. And then we're going to come back up. Good. Soles of the feet come together. Interlace the fingers around the toes. And you can take a forward bend here, Baddha Konasana. Letting the heart move towards the soles of the feet. Coming back up. Good. So we're going to build on this a little bit more. Coming into pigeon, keeping the right knee here in front. You're going to swivel I said right. You're going to swivel your left leg around behind you so that you're coming into a pigeon. Your hands are on either side of this front leg. And the hands do minimal work here, but they still do a little work to help open the left hip flexor. So this is the area I'm talking about. To help open that, as the hands press in, the pelvis, right from this hip socket I'm talking about, this hip right here, there's a nice lengthening that happens deep within there that allows more length in the front of the hip as you come up into a nice pigeon. Good, let's slide into table. Do a little wiggle side to side. And then sliding opposite knee forward, left knee comes forward, right leg comes back. And the same thing, the hands here are not to leverage so much into this low back and allow a really deep crease here. We want it to be more coming from the front of the hip. So this hip right here, if you were to dig in here, the hip socket itself is right in there. And we want the length to come right from there. And of course, it's a back bend. You can feel that, but really important to open the front of the hip as well. Anytime the leg is extended out at hip height behind you, the pelvis is going to tilt forward. I mean, that's even ballerinas on the world stage. So we're in good company here. All right, let's come back into table. Puppy stretch, walking the arms out in front, hips are a little bit in back of the knees, forehead comes down. Slide it all the way back to child's pose. Do a little shifting side to side, side to side. Good, hands under the shoulders, pressing up. Bring the legs around in front. Rolling down onto your back. Hard to believe we're already here for Shavasana. letting the legs straighten out. Arms relax out at the sides. Make yourself comfortable. And once you are comfortable, let the eyes float closed. Relax your jaw, your cheeks, the corners of your mouth. Relax your temples, letting them slide back towards the floor. Feeling the sides of the head release any tension. Feeling the forehead relaxing and that infinite space that is within the forehead expanding. Infinity expanding into infinity. Relax your neck, shoulders, arms, hands. Relax your heart center, allowing it to find balance, rejuvenation, healing, and peace, deep peace. Relaxing your belly, your back, hips. Relax your knees, relax your ankles, relax your feet. Relax your whole body. Relax your whole body. Relax your whole body. Let your next breath be a little deeper. Beginning to wiggle the tips of your fingers, the tips of your toes. Head rocking side to side. Stretching out in a way that feels good to you. And then drawing your knees in, rolling over onto your right side. Pause for a breath. And using your left hand, pressing into the floor, coming up to sit. Doing some alternate nostril breathing here. So taking your right hand, drawing the first two fingers in towards the palm, bringing that up to your face here. We're going to inhale through the nose, exhale, close off the left side. Inhaling through the right, close off the right, exhale through the left. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. One more round. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Hand drops away down to your lap, focusing on the natural rhythm of your breath. Face is relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. Hands are relaxed. Natural rhythm of your breath. Acknowledging the practice that you just did. Feeling the centeredness of your mind, of your body, and your spirit. Bringing the palms together in front of the heart center. And let's end with an Om. Om. And bowing to the light and the shadow in everything. Hari Om Tat Sat. And bowing to each other. Namaste. Have a great day, guys. Good to practice with you. See you next time.